Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. So, remember the lady, Roberta McCoy, with regard to Pastor Marvin Winans and her lack of donating $2,000 to the church? Actually, she got in the wrong, I guess she came up at the wrong time. Now, never mind if you're a true believer. I thought it was something that says no respect of persons. And there was some lady like Widow's Mite, gave all that she had. But in biblical terms, she wasn't disparaged. Well, guess what? Check this out. She's saying that basically, let's read it here. It says McCoy's initial defense of the pastor drew sympathy, but public opinion shifted once she sided with Winans, meaning Pastor Winans, Marvin Winans. Through an emotional Facebook message, she disclosed that church leadership demanded she apologize to Winans for damaging his reputation and described feeling ostracized by the congregation afterwards. What did she do wrong? Showed up, I'm assuming, in one of her best outfits? What did she do wrong? She came at the wrong time. So here's her Facebook post. It reads, "It's like I'm turning invisible now. I'm no longer useful to them. I served their purpose. I was only damage control. They wanted to protect the name, protect the brand. Their cause of concern has stopped when the media storm stopped. I see that with wide open eyes now. They turned on me. They blame me. Now it's all my fault. They say I'm the one that owes Pastor Winans an apology. They say I need to grow up. I need to be an adult about this. My heart is broken. I'm fading away. My big heart for people is shrinking into a shallow heartbeat. I can hardly hear my own heartbeat anymore. I'm becoming someone that I don't know. My heartbeats are slower now. I'm fading. Can you still see me? I was Roberta McCoy. Who am I? Can you find me? Do you see me? Where am I? My beautiful soul has been replaced with this broken soul. Where am I? Where is my life? Can you find me? Can you see me? Can you find a remnant of me left? I can't see myself anymore through these tears. Can you see me? I am totally invisible yet. This feels like an out of body experience. This feels like a nightmare stuck on a repeat button. Can you still see me? I'm turning into a shadow. The light in my eyes are dimmer. I'm fading. Can you see me? In this community, it's always about the men. You didn't know, Miss McCoy? Now you know. Again, it says, through an emotional Facebook message, she disclosed that church leadership demanded she apologize to Winans. Who's in the wrong here again? Can somebody tell me? Who is in the wrong? They demand that she apologize. You got to be kidding me. So that right there, listen, I think most of us knew it was damage control. Oh, yeah. Damage control. Uh-oh. Making them look bad. And guess what? You already know we can't have that. I think most of us knew it was truly damage control. And now I guess she's feeling it. What does she say in the post? I'm no longer useful to them. See, that's why the community can be dangerous for black women. Because guess what? How you feel, it means nothing. It's all about these men. How you feel means nothing. They don't care about her. What does she say? It says here, I'm no longer useful to them. I serve their purpose. I was only damage control. And don't forget, it got $100,000 donation from Tyler Perry. Call that winning. I'm glad she called it out because most they expect you to suffer in silence. That's why it blows my mind. It's like a brainwashing. And in Detroit, I was checking. Detroit has like what, 34%? One report said reportedly 34% poverty rate, high unemployment, definitely high crime, very dangerous. And you're talking about a $2,000 donation, 1,000 for yourself, and I guess to raise 1,000. So I'm assuming she gave 1,000, then she was able to get $235 from Detroit. It's been plagued financially for years, really for decades. Look at the neighborhoods there. This is so typical. She's learned the hard way. In the community, no protection. She said here, their cause of concern has stopped. Again, I served their purpose. I was only damage control. They want to protect the name, protect the brand. Their cause of concern has stopped when the media storm stopped. I see that with wide open eyes now. They turned on me. You can't, no, you cannot call this out. You can't call them out. You, no matter how you were treated, this is how this community has the women pretty much trained and programmed to accept disrespect, dishonor. And he did call her out. All he had to do, well, she's so excited. She had a little speech written out on paper with her son or grandson there. Why couldn't it be tactful and just accept it and go on? But see, this is what happens, and I'm gonna say it's in the spirit of love. When you operate as a fool, whatever these men do, be it the church or the men in your life, whenever you do that to people, they're gonna treat you as such. Keep playing king and queen, keep paying queen fool. They're gonna treat you as such. The women pretty much hold up the community, and the women are the ones that's mainly disrespected, used and abused, and don't know it. And it's sad that she went along with it. And then after they shown that they don't care about her based on her post, that's what it took for you to get it. People on the internet have been trying, what they said, been trying to tell you. That's what it took for you to get it. She said, they blame me. Welcome to the BC. Dysfunction at an all-time high, and if you go against it, you'll see what's going to happen. That's why it gets to the point. And see, experiences like this here, I'm sure it's not the first, but sometime when that's the culture, to expect to be disrespected for women, no pride, no not being a provider, get out there hustle, and you're still not appreciated. That's why these women now look at the dynamics of these relationships. That's why they don't mind working two jobs, and then they'll be carrying a man and themselves and their kids and his kids, and carrying a man on their back. And then the minute you try to say, hey, you deserve more than that, they're ready to fight you. Used to dysfunction. That's part of the programming. The disrespect and the disrespect, no honor, that's part of the programming. That is part of the programming. And the fact that she went along with it speaks volumes. They didn't care, lady, they didn't care about how you felt from the get-go. It was all about him. And so it took them to disrespect you and neglect you for you to go ahead and figure it out. That is the sad part. Again, you wonder why it's like the men don't have to. They can just be a male and be black. That's the only qualifier. Think 50-50 is really something. You wonder why. That's part of the dysfunction is handed down. No matter what pastor does, when she went along with it, what they say, I was shocked, but then not, because you understand the culture. They turned on me, all because he called certain ones to come first, and I guess she was so excited, got in line too fast. Got in line too fast. Now look, the PR work is done. He's explained it. He's the one, in my opinion, that did the respect. All he had to do, if you're a pastor and a businessman, you should know tact. But see, that's what happens. That lets me think you're used to disrespecting the women. That's what I'm starting to think. The disrespect that's the norm. So you do what you normally do. That's what I think about it. That's why it can become the norm. And look, the sad thing, this right here. What do you want to bet? If nobody had recorded that video and put it on social media, she would probably still be up there singing and swinging, happy at pastor. That's the sad part to me. What if the video had not gone viral? The fact that she experienced it and still didn't see, she didn't understand the treatment, that's what's very mind-boggling. You experienced it and you still didn't see it. Gotcha. Speaks volumes to me. I'm no longer useful to them. I serve their purpose. I was only damage control. They wanted to protect the name, protect the brand. They turned on me. They blame me. So they're going to blame me for his actions all the time. Do you not see what is going on? And we don't want to call this out. They blame me. Now it's all my fault. His presentation, the words coming out of his mouth. If he would have just been tactful and accepted the donation and thank you and gone on, he couldn't do that. He had to go ahead and let her know. Or he had to go ahead, as they said, chin check you. And but the fact that it took this for them to turn on her, for the aftermath, for her to finally get it. I thought about it. I said, the fact that he would do this in the church, do this so easily, oh, that speaks volumes about his character, or in my opinion, the lack thereof. So let me know what you think. She said the church leadership demanded she apologize to her. I would have let them know real nice that I'm doing an apology. Just why you didn't snatch your envelope back is beyond me. But this right here, this is highly indicative of the BC, of the church. And look who holds it up. They can disrespect you and still trying to hold them up, y'all. Crazy. Unbelievable. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Wow, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share on about Miss McCoy, honey. You should have snatched your envelope back from the time that happened and found you a new church home. Now feeling ostracized. The lunacy in the BC is running at an all-time high, and I'm out.